Yo, 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 what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Magma Minds podcast. It's your boy, Fonda Villain. To my left, the one and only Toast. What's up, man?
Hey everyone, it's me, Lack. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Thank you for being, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out with us again. I hope everyone has laughed today. I hope you found something to smile about. But most importantly, I hope you found something to be grateful for. And again, my name is Lack. So grateful to be here.
Man said it all. I love that, man. Love it, love it, love it. Speaking of finding things to laugh about, bro, it's been honestly, I mean, we'll get into it a little bit, but we both had a little bit of trips the past few weeks, which were cool. But honestly, well, I guess before getting into that, I just want to give a quick shout out to baby sis. Shout out to Lay. Just finished her second year of med school. Yeah. She's about to take her first board, so we're gonna be studying together a lot more. So she's back in town. Girl's back in town.
Yeah, I saw that. Went straight to Wingstop.
Too. Straight to Wingstop is crazy. No, that's facts though.
Yeah.
She gonna hear about it because Wingstop is nuts. First of all, it's not that for personal preference. Wingstop is not that good.
It's not.
It's not.
The only saving grace for them is their ranch. I feel like their ranch is good, and people go there for like the Parmesan.
Okay, the Parmesan, yeah, which I don't even like, but yeah, sure.
It's too salty for me. Because I feel like my wings palate is so elevated now that I've had like
man's tried all
the Korean wings I've had.
Bro,
like the
Bonchon.
Bonchon is fire.
Yeah.
But if you're in Oklahoma, there's a place called Wing It. We were just talking about earlier.
Yes.
Wing It is fire. But we just got BB.Q here, which is like a chain in Dallas, and it was the first time I had it. But BB.Q here is pretty good too.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with the sauces and shit. So for me, I need to go again and then try maybe the neutrals first and then go into it. But yep. So shout out to baby sis back in town. I was relating that to us saying, hope you found something to smile about, because like today was one of those days in a very long time where not the whole fam, but like majority of us were here.
Yeah.
Twins pulled up earlier. Lay was here. We just sat on the couch. We're just catching up.
I saw that. I saw the little post you guys
made. I think it was on Lay's story.
On Lay's story, like she was joking, like we're sitting here talking, like you gotta throw that up. Like
I gotta find it and put it up. Yeah.
But like y'all were just sitting on the couches and talking like y'all on a podcast.
Right, which is funny. Cool. While she was here, she was like, "Yo, turn the mics on." I was like, "Yeah, you thought." I was like, "Not you out here." Because first, what's also funny is she was roasting. She was roasting the studio, which I was like, yo, the boy got that. That's what I'm saying. What? How you gonna roast the studio and then be like, yo, turn the mics on? I was like, nah, chill. She was roasting the studio just because, I mean, you guys don't know this, but the location, boy shooting in the crib. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, that ain't no studio. I was like, bro, it's... You
gonna rent us a studio?
You gonna get us a studio? Exactly. I'm like, this is our studio. We made it, right? So I was like, don't be coming after our progress.
Hating already, yo.
Crazy.
Where's her studio at?
I'm saying,
not her and her fucking villa of a bedroom talking bad shit. Nah, that's crazy. Matter of fact, let's switch rooms. She has a whole we
she started claiming shit. She was like, yeah, not my carpet being put to use. I was like, bro, you weren't here for 2 years, and now you care about your carpet. She's like, oh, not my carpet, not my little side tables. I can't eat on nothing. I was like, bro, if you don't go to that big ass kitchen, what the hell,
bro? She got 3 rooms in one. I don't want to hear nothing.
Son, yeah. But no, we definitely had some laughs. We're definitely catching up.
I love that.
They're gonna be on here for sure. You guys leave a comment below if you wanted to see more of the fam on the podcast. We have plans and stuff of quite a few guests that we're gonna get on here.
Yeah.
But those will be special. Those will be special shots. Yeah, Getting some of the fam on here would be amazing. Mm-hmm. So just leave us some comments if you try.
And Lay has such an outgoing, out there personality too. Like I feel like it'd be sick.
She's a Gemini though, so it's either that or she's fucking not about anybody's business, anybody's life. It's crazy. The switch up is nuts.
That's true.
Yeah, the switch up is nuts. So hopefully we catch her on a good day.
I still remember that one night we were all sitting here and Lay was here and y'all were arguing about R. Kelly. Yo, we gotta find footage of that. I gotta find that shit. That shit was so funny, man.
That night was always. I feel like that's how it always is, though. We're always talking about something going back and forth. Yeah, that was crazy though.
It was literally because we still listened to R. Kelly when all the allegations came out, and she was like, "Yeah, I gotta delete all the music."
Yeah, and like stop everything. And I was just like, "Bro, I understand what you're saying, but it's just like, fam, we were saying that the people that were dancing to what's it called? The step I forgot the song, but
it left me too. Yeah.
the step to the groove of love, something like that. The people that were dancing to that on their wedding day way back in the day, like they're not gonna. Obviously, they're not supporting R. Kelly today, but like if that was your song on your wedding day, with some R. Kelly, it's like, bro, come on, you're not gonna throw your fucking prized possession in the trash. But hot take.
It is hot take.
We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into the politics.
Dumb. Like, it was such a funny argument. Really,
it was funny though. Yeah. And then the funny thing is, I think his song came on, and then we were just everybody was
yo, and you know the twins were in like their dancing era. They got immediately into it.
It was funny. We don't support R. Kelly. We don't support his behaviors. The allegations we believe are true.
Yeah, no, they are true. Let's not believe it. We know are true.
It's done.
Yeah,
it's done. Man's is done. He's out of here. Get him out of here. Scram. But no. It's always a good time. It's always a good time with the fam. Mm-hmm. Always happy chilling with them. Like I said, we both just had some great trips. We don't have to dive into them or anything, but I went to Toronto. Shout out to Black Men Style and to the cousin Sam Tita as well. I'll toss up a picture and some of the stuff that he does. Always has he just has a great.
Make your own clothing line, or your own clothes set.
What do you mean?
It says fawn. It's like unisex.
Oh, that's okay. Shout out to her too. I can't even pronounce the fashion brand. Atela Fashion. Yeah. I just wore it on today, and that's it over there actually. It's actually Lay's friend Laura. I call her Boss Lady Laura. Yeah. So shout out to Madame Laura. She has her own clothing brand. Yeah. What's cool about it is majority of the clothing that she makes, she names the sets after people that are like in her life or like that impacted her or something. I know.
Fire.
I was like, and what's funny is she never even told me. She didn't tell me like anything whatsoever. I just looked at the thing one time and I was just like,
he's got a set.
Is that my? Yeah. And then I asked my sister and she was like, yeah, that's what she does. And then I hit her up. Of course, I was like, I have to get one. So posted that today. Gonna toss the link in the bio as well. So they can get your own Fawn unisex jumper. It's a hoodie, some clean. Nice like sweatpants. Oh, yeah. It is soft as hell, bro. I got you.
I bet. You like?
But we'll talk about it more after.
I'm playing.
But no. Yeah. So before we jump, so shout out to her, of course. Yeah. But I was giving a shout out to the cousin in Toronto who also has not his own clothing line. He runs Black Man Style, and he's, you know what? We're just gonna have to get him on the podcast. He's gonna come out here and tell you. I don't want to. Yeah, he's such an entrepreneur that I don't want to give the brief version of it. Yeah. But he was having a social networking event, which I went out to, which was amazing. I'll toss up a picture as well. And yeah, it was all funs and jives, man. Same thing. Chicago was amazing. Yeah. I had the whip for the weekend. It was smooth. That's fucking hell. Yeah. But and then you were just in Texas.
Yeah, just in Texas. Saw some old
time friends.
Shout out to Vicky. You know, Vicky and I've been friends for literally a decade now. And I think I've talked about her in the past. We had like the longest snap streak, it was 3,000 days.
You did say that. Yeah, you guys were hanging on. Yeah, we were
in the top 20th in the world for longest snap streak.
Holy.
And one day we ended it.
You just left it.
Yeah, it was literally at one point I felt like a job.
Yeah, that's too, bro. 20 days. That's days in a row, back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth.
That's nuts.
And there were times where we would snap a little bit too late. We lose it, and I would email Snapchat hey.
No shot, bro. You was not sending emails to the
company. Have customer service immediately.
Wow.
I was like, yo, we sent it. I don't know why the streak went away, but yeah.
And they got it back.
They got it back.
Retrieved.
Always get it back.
Holy.
But big shout out to Vicky. Man, Vicky is so fucking cool, and I met so many people through Vicky, and yeah, man, it was a dope trip.
Nah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah. So it sounds like a great time in Texas, but the great time we're bringing to you guys today is this one was fun. When I had the thing and I read it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna hit. So today, topic of discussion we're bringing to you guys is which one of your guys, which for females you can answer this question as well. We're gonna do men because as mandem, that's how we're gonna go on a date. So which one of your boys would you take with you on a double date? And we're also gonna dabble into, if you had to choose a lady, not particularly for said guy you're taking with you, but if you had to choose a lady from one of your boys, we're just going to pick one. What would she look like and what would be her characteristics? Yeah. So I'm going to let you dive. I'm going to let you tackle that first and go ahead. Shit.
Obviously, the easiest answer here is I pick you because we've been in situations like that where there are shorties around and we handle that. But man, For me, bro, if I'm being, it's gonna be between Masood and Nick.
Oh,
Bro,
that's a good. Yeah,
just because like Nick is such a smooth talker.
Too smooth,
too smooth,
too
right?
smooth for his own fucking being.
Yeah, too smooth of a talker, and like
He got no hair now, but you know we age.
yeah. Man's locked.
No.
Yeah, man's locked down. But and Masood is just such a. I fuck with Masood so heavy.
And he fucks with everybody.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he gets along with everybody,
Yeah.
and he makes every situation fun. So that'd be the two. I feel like one of those two. But
Yeah.
I'm honest, right? Masood probably just because like Masood can't get along with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever I bring him around, or like however Shorty's personality is. And Masood bullshit, but he's not with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like he can catch your bullshit so quick.
Facts.
Yeah. Man, it's like worldly, well traveled. Like his outlook on life is just like,
Mm-hmm.
he says all the time he's gonna climb to the top and then burn the world.
And then burn the whole thing to the ground.
As a villain at heart, man. But
Yeah.
man. And what would she look like? Just talking to Masood, I think he goes through. Masood's with Hannah. Shout out to Hannah. The only right answer right now is she has to look like Hannah and talk like Hannah. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. It doesn't have to be the same Shorty, but no. Give your
If Hannah
if you had
around,
to pick one,
if I had to pick,
if you had to pick for him,
Masood has no choice. Hannah.
If you had to pick for him.
Hannah's been with Masood for how many years? Like 3-4 years.
Quite a bit, yeah.
4 years
since med school. Since we've been in med school.
So shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, great power couple.
Masood, doctors,
both of them doctors.
Crazy,
bro.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose for Masood, I think Masood likes that kind of like that hippie vibe. You know what I mean?
He does, right?
Yeah, like the personality that's like super chill, like girl that's always down for anything.
We're going to a fucking bungalow in Thailand. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, immediately, like no question, like, oh, what outfit you wearing? It's just straight off.
Yeah.
As far as looks, Masood goes through phases. Like I think phases. I feel like just because like I think I want to sell him out.
This man always bugging, trying to catch people.
Yeah,
trying to catch people
slipping. Masood, I pick a thicker Shorty.
Okay.
I pick a thicker Shorty just because like Masood's not usual type is what I'm trying to say. Like the type that he doesn't usually go for, but I feel like he would. Like a thicker Shorty, like still
would compliment him.
Yeah, that would compliment him. Still ethnic in some way, like like for either Asians or brown or something.
Fair.
You know what I mean, personality has to be good. That I think like that is non-negotiable for Masood. Like I think he fucks with personality more than like looks wise. It has to be super chill, like we said, like down to do whatever, and like respectful. I think like Masood. I think Masood like is very, because like if you hang out with Masood, you're gonna meet everybody. You're gonna meet
you're gonna meet like all the fam, everybody.
Right. So being able to get along with everyone, I think that's
a good compliment to have for your boy that's pulling up. All right. I like that. Yeah, Masood and Nicolas, those are the boys for sure. If I had to go with one, I was gonna go with Eric. I was thinking of mandem that I feel like I could know their type, just because again we don't have to answer the question that way, but it would make it easier. Again, Eric has that same personality of he knows how to conversate really well, so I feel like he would be one. But dude, shout out to the boy Young Ju. Boy Ju up,
predictable.
Who else, man? I gotta take the boy, the roomie for 4 years and counting. Not in counting. He left me in Chicago by myself.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I'm because again, if it wasn't you, and I'm not gonna say one of my family, just because I could go on a double date with cousin, whoever. If it's just a friend, one, if we're going on a double date, I gotta know my man's well, right? Like I'm only gonna go with mandem that I know for sure. No one trusts. I'm not just gonna go on a double date with like an acquaintance, some guy that I just know, just from the gym or some shit like that. No. It's gonna be one of the mandem for sure. And then again, just because I feel like I know Drew's type to the T, as in T crossed.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I would take the boy Drew, just because one, also very conversational. Also, you already know he's not with the bullshit either. Yeah, he's not with the bullshit. He will say everything straight. Again, scenario of double date, it's like if the shorty I was with was like acting out or whatever, he'd be like, bro, dash that, bro.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
he's like, yo, that one is not it. That's not it. It's not a like her manner. Like he would pick up on literally all the things, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would, do the same. Okay, that's another thing. Since it is my boy that I trust and know,
Yeah.
like I would do the same for him. I would be comfortable telling him, like, yo,
that's so big. The trust part.
yeah. I'll be comfortable telling him, like, yo, my man's, your shorty's moving, like
moving
it is
strange.
Yeah, moving strange. And again, this is like scenario of double date, also impression. Let's say it's like the first date, or not. If not the first date, then maybe the second date in which we're both going on like the double date, like an icebreaker kind of thing. Like, okay, we went on a date by ourselves. It was cool. Let's go on a double date, you and your friend, or like I'm bringing my boy because that was the scenario, and like let's try that out. And he's just like, yo, this girl that you met is crazy. Her friend, or he would tell me like, yo, her friend is crazy. Like I don't know about the business that's going on here.
Yeah,
he would be upfront with me about that, as well as the positive things, which is like, okay, I can really see this girl for you type of thing.
Yeah.
So that would definitely be my man's that I'll take with me on the dates. And as far as his type, if I had to choose a shorty for him, which again pretty much is just knowing his type, 5'4" Latina.
Cause he about 5'4" too.
Yeah, because he about 5'5". So
5'5" with shoes, though.
Nah, that's nuts. You started it.
Oh fuck! You finished it though.
Yeah. 5'3", 5'4" Latina.
Yeah.
Pitch black hair.
Oof.
Brunette. Yeah. Pitch black. Even though he also expressed his love for the curly hair community, which I think we talked about this one time on the podcast as well. It's like, what would your ideal or something look like? And we're just like the curly hair, but we all know that's a rarity. It's like a fucking rare Pokemon to find,
Yeah.
So
bro.
I'll acknowledge that that's in his bank as well. But if I had to choose for him, Latina, 5'3", 5'4", dark pitch black hair, long hair. Obviously, she would have to look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as characteristics, she's got to be family oriented. And then things I'm listing might sound basic, but you'd be surprised at just the people that we live in, or the world that we live in today, and what people really believe in. Because there's so many people, or females nowadays, again, just speaking from a male standpoint, that just disregard the whole like family kind of like background. Like as far as their morals, it's very funny to me. But family oriented, she's gotta have some banter and be playful.
That's so important.
Because it's Drew. Because he's kind of like a serious guy, but at the same time, just for the balance, like you need a fun. You need someone fun around you,
right?
So I would say that for him. Of course, there's other characteristics as well, but I just think someone who's
for like
really,
a first date, like first time meeting,
really lighthearted.
Yeah, for like a first time meeting, like a double date, those characteristics
to fit at least. Yeah.
Because like the family oriented and like having the similar morals or values, I think it's like it translates in other areas too.
Facts. Yeah. That you can like dive deeper and figure out later. Yeah. So those are like surface level things to where it's like if those aren't there,
right,
you already know the direction that she's gonna most likely be straining in.
Yeah, man. I feel like that going back to like the trusting, like having because like like you're with your boy and you're honestly you're still talking to two strangers.
Facts.
That might be acquaintance by the end of the night, but like they're still strangers, and you might miss something that your boy picked up. And like there has to be a level of trust there for like ability to communicate that. Like even like something like as simple as like if your girl was looking at the waiter a little too hard, or
some sleazy shit.
Some sleazy like that. Like she thought she was slick with, but that your boy caught it. Like, hey, you should check her on that, or you should like notice this or something. Like
fair.
that.
Fair.
But damn, man, do you think it? Oh, have you been on a double date?
I was gonna say I think me and Drew actually have been, but those are like established girlfriends at the time.
Okay.
So that was like.
But it's not like
a fresh double date, Like we didn't meet two females ever and be like, yo, y'all down to like go maybe sometime to wherever. Yeah, we've never done that, which I feel like would be cool. That'd be a cool experience,
right? I think it'd be like a nice, not like challenge, but it'd be like a
challenge.
Well, I feel like dates these days are so easy. Like, or maybe.
Oh, my boy.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Let me
Holy,
rewind.
So easy.
Because I
know,
feel like
like-
I've been on enough dates now to where like when I show up to the date, there's just a checklist of things.
Oh,
I
you
do
just know.
and
You
I
just
ask,
gotta bet.
and like I just kind of like already kind of know the answer. And if she answered this way, I'm gonna ask this.
Yeah.
It's
this
it's
way.
literally I'm
I see
playing
what you're
chess
saying.
at this point. Like,
Okay.
but like a double date, like it's gonna be like it's the dynamic is double now. Now you gotta like you're not only looking at your girl, but you gotta like watch out for your boy. Like you gotta you're bouncing you're bouncing jokes off each other.
You're
like and like
conversating with three people in reality.
right.
Yeah.
And but I feel like that's good because like the energy now is double, it's higher, and like wherever like there is dead space or like wherever there's like a boring part in the conversation,
Right.
like your boy can like lift it up or
Facts.
vice versa. And
Yeah.
I don't know, that'd be
Okay.
that would
There's
be
a lot
fun.
of there's like a lot of playroom for everyone. You know, especially if
yeah.
it. And it also two birds with one stone, right? You're meeting the friend, so you know
Right.
you're seeing how she acts in front of her person. She's seeing how you act in front of your person. You're
Mhm.
catching, you know, what group settings are like. So
Yeah.
you are knocking a lot of things out. It would be, I can see that. It would be kind of cool,
Yeah.
pretty fun.
But yeah, no.
What was I gonna say? Brain fog. This happened last time when the boy Eric was in town. Boy couldn't think of nothing, bro.
No.
That episode's gonna be hard to edit. But no, I was gonna say as far as like going out with dates with your boy and then it being two strangers.
I think it'll be fun, honestly. Because what's the worst that would happen? I just go home and
Fair.
move on. Like I would. I think regardless, I would still find a way to have fun, especially
Yeah.
with my boy. Like
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Especially if your man's is there.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I would be concerned about is like if their friends start liking you instead of your friend.
Yeah. What would you do in that situation?
What would I do?
If you were
If,
again,
like,
it's a first date, so
if
it's
her
like
friend was
open.
feeling like
If-
you, like too is on you is what you're saying is what I'm trying to say.
You're saying if both friends are feeling one guy?
Yeah, both friends are feeling.
Oh,
like
well, I mean that's your boy, so you're gonna rock. I'm gonna rock with it.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean if again double date, first date, maybe.
yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Just because for me, and I know for Drew as well, like I said that answer, but it'll depend on the person. Like if Julie has his eye on someone, like for me that's an automatic like no. So
Yeah.
even if she starts feeling me, it's just like sadly I'm not like I have no attraction to you in that
Yeah.
way. I know it was a double date and maybe it's fresh or whatever, but like once that dynamic starts switching like that, I'm just like, I mean, if she starts feeling me, it's like, I don't know. I would low key kind of be uncomfortable with it. If we've gotten to the point of a double date, yeah, I would be uncomfortable with it, low key. Just like we can't. This is not.
right,
yeah,
right.
he had an eye for you, even if he says it's okay, which he
Yeah.
wouldn't. That's why I was like, I know Drew would respond the same way. It's like if I'm going out with a girl on a date. It's early on or whatever, and I bring her over and it's a
Yeah.
double date, and now she's feeling him as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, bro, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah. If
Boy,
both girls start
Lack
feeling
is
me,
taking the boat. Lack is taking.
if
the
I was with
chances.
Masood, I'd be like, yo.
Oh,
If I was
because
with Masood,
Masood.
and you know our banter, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
just look at me like,
Masood.
it's because you're ugly, bro.
He's not gonna hear the end of it.
Because you're ugly.
He's not gonna hear the end
Where
of
your
it.
wriz at?
Where your wrist at?
No,
Put in some work, my G.
Nah. But if both girls are feeling me, I hope that the girl that I was supposed to be on a date with, like that's supposed to be on for me, would catch it and check it.
Oh, okay. You want the
Do
shorty to be like, yo, yo.
It's not my place. I'm gonna say like, stop fucking looking over here. Like, no, I can't do that. Like, I need to. I need to. I don't know. Then the whole date would just be.
No, not stop looking over here. I mean, it'll depend on the gravity of it as well. Like if she's really just
laughing at your
into
jokes too
you.
hard. How do you
just-
navigate that? If you say some simple shit and the girl you're with is like and she's like like knee
giggling.
slapping and shit, yeah, like you're so funny, Fawn.
Crazy.
Bro. Like you,
Yeah, cut that out.
like it already
Bro.
sounds annoying. See,
Bro, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be
man.
tough. It'll be tough for sure. And I imagine that does happen on double dates.
yeah,
And I also imagine, especially in today's society, that there's mandem that are just like, yo, we're doing a quick swap and it's free game. I know that there's guy them out there like that for sure. Just because there are. It's just like you watch the minorities.
Minorities,
Yeah, the mandem. Yeah, like
yeah.
they be on that type of game, and a lot of that community as well, especially younger people. I just feel like speaking to the level that we're at now, which is primarily also age. It's just like, if we don't have time to be like, yo, all right, this is all fun and games. Yeah. It's fucking swap. Like, nah.
It almost feels like unsafe, dude. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, to view like a date like that, like to just like go on dates just to
just because
hook up, just to hook up or whatever. It almost feels to me like I feel like I'm just at that age where I've gone to enough dates where I feel like I know like how crazy someone could be, or like how much baggage they could have. It almost feels like if I'm not treading like safely or like with caution,
right,
I might fucking step on a snake, bro.
Dang,
you know, I might get bit.
Find yourself. Ooh, you might get bit.
I might get bit.
Tall grass. Nah, I feel that. Oh,
but
interesting. So another thing that I wanted to bring up, and also for us to talk about today, was getting into the topic of, since we're sort of tattling on relationships. What are some red flags for you
on a girl?
On a girl. I mean
I don't even know why I need to clarify it.
Hey,
Pause.
On whatever it is for you, man.
Yeah. Shit.
What are some red flags?
I think we can always start with like the basic on like on a date, like how like a sense of entitlement. Red flag number one. We talked about this one, not saying thank you when
I think
a door is open, or even like a door is open or a bill is paid or something like that. Or how they treat people around them, if they're like rude to the waiter,
right,
the waitress, or whoever it may be, like like the restaurant staff. But in relationships, I've found honestly my biggest red flag is to be someone who is impatient.
Ooh,
yeah,
the patience.
Patience
for me. I'm gonna touch on that too, but go ahead.
Yeah, it leads to so many like other avenues where it causes so many issues. Where I think we talked about this, previously, or this I feel like comes up a lot.
Quite a bit.
Like sometimes you might find somebody compatible, but the timing is not there, and oftentimes I feel like people confuse timing with compatibility.
Ooh, okay.
Like sometimes you can meet somebody that you click with right away, and like everything is smooth, everything's good, but one person on one side might not be at the pace that you're like feeling it at. You know what I mean? So like one person might be like, yo, like, why are we not dating? Like we've been talking for a minute.
Yeah.
Why are we not dating? And the other person, like usually I feel like it's on the men's side.
Right. Because most of the time we initiate,
and like we hold stuff in. It's we hold stuff in. So like if we're dealing with something internally that like makes us feel like we're not ready to be a boyfriend, because I feel like as a man going into a relationship, you have so many things you have to be ready for.
Yeah, ready.
Right. You're the protector, the provider. You're like you also have to, like today's society, you have to take some of the woman's role too, which is like
fair
support, or not support, but like being more emotionally available and emotionally open to your girl, and which I think it's a good thing.
It's a good direction.
Thing. Yeah, if you're ready for it.
Yeah.
So biggest red flag for me is patience, and second red flag is probably somebody who is not actively working for them, like is not actively doing stuff for themselves.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Where it creates room for codependency in relationship, emotional dependency in relationship. If you're not able to make yourself happy, and your partner, and you're relying on your partner to like to do
all
his
of
little
that
gestures,
in there for you,
it's not gonna. It's one. I read something recently. There was unspoken expectations is premeditated resentment.
Ooh, unspoken expectations or premeditated?
It's premeditated resentment.
Resentment.
Yeah. So, and it's like a lot of couples have issues with communicating these days, whether or not because everyone in their lives we have so much shit we deal with that we don't want to just dump in our partner all the time. So to have like patience to let things kind of work themselves out, and to like not have any like expectations for like the relationship, but just kind of like let things kind of like play out and like feel how your part, like, because when you start expecting, you're gonna disregard how your partner's is feeling at the time. You're not gonna see like the little things that are happening
that from their character and their point of view,
like
what
the
they
little changes, wherever it may be. But yeah, I think for me those would just be.
Those are solid. Yeah, especially I'm glad you knocked out like the basic stuff, which is just things that you should generally look for in a good, or generally look to avoid.
Yeah.
In a good human being,
right?
The politeness and all those kinds of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was gonna say patience for me. Oh, patience is number one, bro, for sure. Just because from my perspective, living the kind of life that I'm living and what I'm wanting to live, I'm gonna need a lot of patience from my partner. The whole doctor thing, like the ambition. I think I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Is I already know my ambitions was gonna kill me. Like everything I want to do, I need my partner to be able to be patient with me.
Yeah.
Just because outside of everything that I have lined up for myself and what I want our future to look like together, I also have this like love and tendency that I just want to be there to take care of my family. Yeah. And you already know how much family I have.
Yeah.
Not just in this country, back home. Like there's so much there that I feel like I need to accomplish. And at the end of the day, although a lot of it too may seem unfair, and it is something I need to get better at the end of the day, is like being able to like, it's hard to balance like taking care of family, being there for my partner, like the whole thing. There has to be a spot for everything. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse, but it would be better for me to have someone who's patient. So impatience, already a red flag in its own right. But then for me, particularly in my scenario, I just feel like I don't want to, it's tough. I'll give an example before I go deeper. It's just using my parents, like our mom, she's such a mother figure to so many people, and I feel like if I'm not there, if I'm not patient, I would almost take it as if, oh, she doesn't like me as much because I'm her kid, and she's like taking the time to do all this. There's times where I don't get to see her as much. There's times where even if I have things I want to bring up to her, like I can't, just because she has so much to take care of in her own right as her own human being, but also because she's showing so much love to so many people. And I feel like I would not be, if I wasn't blessed with some patience from her and like what I've learned just growing up, I would take it some kind of way. I'd be one of those stubby kids where it's like, oh, but like why the fuck does she not have time for me, all that kinds of stuff. So I would just like and hope to imagine that my wife, I don't want her to feel like, oh, like she's having to, or feel resentment for having to like share me, quote unquote, just because there's so many people that I want to aspire to take care of and like be there for and all those kinds of things. And I feel like it would benefit the both of us if she's patient, alongside a whole lot of other things. But I think that's just one of the main ones. And then another thing for me that is a major red flag in relationships, I mean, at the end of the day, if she's just driven by materialistic things, like that's which I can, I think this has been said plenty of times before. It's just not even just like gold diggers, but if she's just all about, oh, brands. Well, which at the end of the day I'm gonna do for my partner and my wife or whoever. I mean, she's not gonna have to ask for that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But if she's like very hung up on it, like, oh, the possession of materialistic things, this is my house, this is my car, this is my this, my that, and just doesn't have a very malleable mindset to share things, and like, I can't, bro. When you're so driven by materialistic things to where it's just like your only, not only happiness, but you're just so hung up on, oh, I want this is gonna be my possession, and the rest of it you figure out. I can't do.
Have you dated somebody materialistic before?
I mean, not enough to get to really know that they're materialistic. I've been in positions where they've shown those kind of characteristics. Yeah, I've been in, and I think we talked about it before, but I've been in positions where they've shown those kind of characteristics, but I feel like to that level, I haven't really met or understood someone to be that materialistic. Because I think it's such a deep thing where it's like, because wanting nice things isn't being materialistic.
No,
there's a big difference, because I like a lot of nice things. Yeah, so wanting nice things isn't being materialistic. I think once you take it to the level of you just really want that possession for yourself, and like that's the only thing that can make you happy, or
like you can't even like they can't even see themselves wearing something that's, or like having something that's like less than just because of a brand. Just
exactly, brandings, things like that.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever really dated anyone that I've seen that prominently in them. So I would say no, and I hope that I don't. I hope I see it.
Hope so too.
I
Honestly, because materials, it destroys so many fucking people, man. Like and I feel like there are so many other fucking things in life to worry about, and honestly, to enjoy that. Like, why are you just focusing on the highest brand you can get? I'm not gonna say quality because because brand like high end fashion doesn't equate to quality.
It does not.
Nah.
Yeah, 100% doesn't. But
yeah, but that's facts though. I agree. Oh, yeah, I would agree. Thankfully, I've never dated anybody that was materialistic or that was so hung up on things they could buy rather than like things they could learn or things they could accomplish.
Yeah.
But I think it's another red flag would probably be like somebody who don't know a balance between like work and like living.
Yeah, major.
Yeah, like I have dated some people that are like so super ambitious that like they kind of disregard every other elements in their life. Yeah, and like it's not only sad to see because again, I think I've talked about this with like the whole worldly view. Like I want to, like you have to kind of pay attention to your surrounding and be aware of things that you're having an impact on or how you're navigating through life.
Mm-hmm.
And life is not all just work.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's the American mindset.
Literally,
that's not the fucking American dream. Yeah,
such a false view of what life is.
Yeah, bro. It really is. That's not the fucking American dream. That's not it. And like that's the like you think you have freedom because you're making like a certain amount of money, whatever, but you're working 50-60 hours a week, bro. They're not. You have no freedom. You're living off of PTO. That's what you're living off of.
And the funniest thing, what's crazy is that me, the twins, and sis, we were actually just talking about this today too. We were talking about how, because I think the conversation was brought up about med school and like the work balance and all that kinds of stuff, and how her and I were both saying at the same time, like, yo, don't fucking go to med school. Literally, just because it's like such a like, or no, we're talking about money and its relationship to people's works and stuff, and we were really expressing how a lot of the times, or at least the earlier or more primitive notion of people that go into like trying to become a doctor and shit is like, oh, you just want the money.
Yeah.
And again, now that she's in it, because I used to preach this all the time, but there weren't many people here that understood it, just from the background and stuff. But now that she's going through it, she's like, yeah, there's no way you're getting into this shit just for the money. Like, you really have to be wanting to help people.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's so much stress, it's so much time, so little money when you get out immediately. And then by the time you get there, like, if you're not strong enough, it's easy to get lost in it and make it your entire life and being, which is, like you just mentioned, so sad and tragic, because it's like all you're doing is work, and you're missing out on everything else in life, which is why she was even saying, and we're gonna have her on the episode as well, so she can give more of her view, but she was just mentioning, like, if she wasn't gonna like make it into med school, she was like, I'm not gonna fucking take the MCAT twice or nothing. Like, if she tried and it didn't work out, she's on to the next thing, just because it's not that pressing for her. And I was saying that there's also better alternatives. PA school, you make a lot more money, a lot more free time, a lot less responsibility. So there's like alternatives. But just back to what you were saying, as far as like, there's so much more to life that you can't limit it to just straight work. Don't save 5 million hours of your PTO because you want to use it later. It's like, bro, there's no later. Like, enjoy is once you have the time, you have the opportunity to enjoy what you can, take that. There's no later. There's no need to save a month of PTO and try to use it. Like,
that's such a sad fucking thing to see. Like, I'll talk to some of my friends and they're like, yeah, I can't, like, I'm sick right now, but I don't have any PTO. Like, I'm saving all my PTO for the trip at the end of the year. It's fucking March,
bro.
I'm like, dude, do you, like, you're in your 20s. If you don't get out now, if you don't enjoy while you have the energy, the time, and an open mind, when the fuck are you gonna enjoy it?
Literally, because that is you're gonna only have more shit to deal with later.
Right, like
more shit to deal with later.
Like, you're gonna wait till you have kids and a wife, and then now you're buying 4 plane tickets instead of 1. You're booking 2 hotel rooms instead of 1. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're paying for 4 meals instead of 1. You're the money you might make more later, but you have to spend more later.
Exactly. Like, it's gonna balance down.
The time, dude.
The time, you just don't get it back. Yeah.
The energy you have in your 20s, you're not gonna find that shit. Even now, going out now, I go out once a month, maybe, bro. And I'm just out till 1 p.m. max or 1 a.m. max.
1 p.m. is nuts.
Yeah. 1 a.m.
1 p.m. is
max,
crazy,
bro. I'm like around 1 p.m. I'm already like, I'm gonna start doing Irish goodbyes.
You do what?
Irish goodbyes.
Oh yeah. Just
like yo, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, have fun, guys. But
yeah,
man, enjoy it now. Like, use your PT. Fuck it. Honestly, if you only, I don't know, the fucking whole the whole PTO shit is so dumb to me, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's such an American scam, dude.
Some jobs don't. Like, I dated this shorty. She had unlimited PTO, and I was like, that's amazing.
Okay, but that comes with so many.
Probably.
It sounds great, but then like you have to seek approval, and they can just always deny it. They could deny
Fair.
it. Like, it's not like but some companies are better than that. Like, but my friends have had like unlimited PTOs. They say, like, if you see that, take it with a grain of salt. Like, make sure like you can
really utilize
it. Yeah,
that's fair. That is a red flag in a relationship. You gotta have that balance. You can't be so work driven. Yeah. And I'm trying to do the same as well. I'm trying to fucking figure out the balance for myself. That's why I was like, bro, start the podcast.
Yeah, do something for you, man.
Do something for you that you enjoy.
Like 8 hours a day, you're at a fucking some bullshit job, man. Like, you have the other 16. Find a few hours, do something for yourself, even if it's small. Whatever you like enjoying, whatever you enjoy, whatever you like doing. You like playing video games, whatever. Like, do something with it. Like, stream it, record it, like, make something out of it. You like singing, make some fucking clips of you singing. You might blow up, Sam Smith used to work at Starbucks.
Did he?
Yeah, a few clips of him got blown up, and like now he's
doing some weird shit.
Now he's doing some weird shit.
Now he's doing some shit. I don't know.
Not everyone should.
But
I used to fuck with him so heavy too, dude.
I liked his music, and I guess I haven't really heard too much of his newer stuff, but I do like some of his music still. I just can't. The character. It's not there for me. But yeah. So that tied into relationships I cannot do as well. But no. That being said, let's do some green flags. You can do some green flags real quick.
There's some green flags for you.
Green flags for me in a relationship. Green flags for me. When you rub my back, man.
Don't say you when you're looking at me.
And I said man too. Green flags for me. I'm saying that to say, like, it's the little things, like the smallest things that you do without me asking, which I know is like also a dream for a majority of like women and men. It's like you just want your partner to read your mind. I'm not saying in that sense, like, if they don't do things for me, I don't take it away from them. But if you do, just lotion on my back or
random, like or
no. I mean, not just random, but it's just like, yo, I got you after the shower or something. Or things like just sitting down, hanging out with me, watching some anime, because your boy's a big anime guy. So taking interest, or putting effort into enjoying my interests is how I would say it. That's a big green flag, which I don't know how it's hard for people to do, because like that, I would imagine that most of the times when you're getting into a relationship, you want to spend time with this person, do things they like doing. It's just never been the thing. I honestly have never been in a relationship where that was sort of the dynamic, where it was like just taking interest in things that I'm interested in, or wanting to know more about things I'm interested in, not just on a surface level, like not just asking the question on the first date of like, what are your hobbies, but actually like, okay, that I like this, or I like doing this, I like doing this with my shoes maybe, so you make sure for me the shoes are all organized in the closet this way, like taking interest, actively doing things like that, which I guess could tie into what people like going a lot into as well, which is love languages. I never really
act of service.
Yeah, that's like act of service, right? Which I've never really honestly put that high in my love language list. I think physical touch for me is like my primary, but I think acts of service in that little way just goes far. So green flags, acts of service, I guess.
Act of service, the small stuff.
The small stuff.
Yeah. Like have your jacket by the door if you're
if it's like that's the one that I like using and stuff. That's where you're gonna make sure it's ready for me.
Right.
Just little things like that, I think.
Watching anime with you is a big one, huh?
That's a big one. Yeah, I'm not even gonna give the free game. That's a big one. I've like wanted that.
Ladies, you're listening.
He said you're listening. Nah, it's just been
act like you're interested.
It's been a thing, and it's just I don't know. Just because that's like my main interest, which I don't even get to do too much of now. But still, that's like my main thing. So enjoying that with someone, that of course that's a green flag.
Yeah.
Being able to cook, of course, all that other stuff is like you should be doing.
Oh God.
Yeah, you should. Bro. You should be because a lot of people don't know how to cook nowadays either.
The last like 3 girls I dated,
nothing.
Didn't know how to. It was me cooking.
Crazy.
Which is
and that's the thing. The boys can cook.
But I mean, I'm on my big back activities. I like to eat, bro. Like
boys been eating for sure. You've been
eating. Yo, the shade's crazy. Nah, man. I like to eat. I don't like to cook. Like I mean, I enjoy cooking. Yeah. But I don't like to cook constantly. That shit is
fair.
Yeah, man. Like look up some fucking recipes, man. Type in Chat GPT. Like ask for some recipes. How to cook shit. How the fuck you cook some water? Like
bro. Yeah. Who hurt you?
But nobody hurt me. I always got Chef Mike. Chef Mike is Chef Microwave.
It's so stupid. Green flags for you.
Green flags, man. Green flags. I'm gonna keep it. I think like the fun ones for me would be just like someone that has a sense of humor. Like can always joke, can always like tease me or whatever. Because you're around me long enough. I'm
flaming.
I'm roasting everybody.
Yeah.
If you can't take a joke, you cannot.
You can't be around the boy.
Can't be around me. And like like I get like in the relationship, there's like a certain extent that you can joke. Like, of course. But I'm still gonna joke. I'm always gonna be fucking around. Like,
that's a good one.
And I can take things serious, but at the end of the day, like I'm trying to have fun with
your person.
With my partner.
If there's anyone that you should be been able to do that with, it should be your person.
Right. If you ask me, like, you look fat in that dress or something, and I start mooing, like, don't be offended.
That's nuts.
Nah, I would never do that.
Crazy.
I would never do that.
Holy.
I've done that, but I won't do it again.
Let's go.
Almost got a shoe thrown at me, dog.
Yo, he said almost got a shoe.
No,
that's crazy. Oh man.
But yeah, it's like being able to joke around, like conduct yourself with some class around my friends, but like also show like a fun side of you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I like the little things. I think the little things go so far.
The little things go so far.
I used to have this shorty that every time she comes to my house, fills up all my water bottles.
Your water bottles?
Fills up all my water bottles. Like,
wait, like the
no, like I'll have. Because I don't know, I'm weird about
you have a lot of water bottles,
I have like,
and she'll fill up all of them. Damn, boy, gotta be drinking hella water.
I drink hella water.
Okay,
yeah.
Fair.
She fills up all my water bottles. And one time I hurt my back, couldn't bend down, tie my shoe. No questions asked.
Just did it.
Just like put my shoes on for me. Like, hey, I got you. Like,
don't stress your back.
Yeah. Like it's also kind of like like if she brushed her teeth first, I walk in the restroom. There's toothpaste on my toothbrush.
Damn,
maybe she's dropping hits. My breath stink or something. I need to brush my teeth. But
yeah, she could have been flaming you underneath.
Yeah.
Yo, man, these are.
Yeah, she's driving by the crib. Like she's passing my house, picks up like a drink for me or something, drops it off.
Just quick. Quick little.
Yeah, but it's like
that's cool. That's
things
cool.
Like that, and she enjoys. Like she would force herself. I'm gonna say force herself because like a lot of shows, things I watch, I know she wouldn't enjoy. But she's
fair, and she sits through it.
Yeah, but I've watched those fucking Real Housewives at this point, man. I need something back. You know what I mean? Shit.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, that's cool, man. Okay. I like those.
Just little things like that.
The little things, that you heard it here, folks. The little things go a long, long way. I don't know if it's just a guy thing, but hey,
I think it's both sides. I generally think it's both sides.
Well, of course, women do enjoy the little things.
Yeah, I think, and like it's the little things, but I think it's what really does it is the consistency in those little things. Because like, don't fucking do those little things for me and then make me feel all good about you, and then like 2 months, 3 months into dating, like, you stop.
Yeah, and everything.
You're a fraud. Like, bro, I'm suing.
False advertising. False advertisement. Fair enough. Yeah. What am I saying? Of course, women would appreciate the little things.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Let us know. Let us know in the comments. What are some major red flags that you guys are having, some of your relationships, or that you guys would have for a potential partner? What are some major green flags? What do you appreciate? What do you like being done for you? And maybe not even just being done for you or done to you. Sure. What do you like? We're gonna leave it at that. What do you guys enjoy?
Damn, bro, don't get
in
too
your
kinky with it.
in your relationships.
Shit.
And yeah, what'll be your dynamic on a double date as well? Leave some comments so the boys can take a look. But before you leave the comment, make sure you hit the fucking like button.
Mm-hmm.
Smash the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Turn on the notification bell so that you guys know when the boys are on.
Yeah,
Leave a 5-star review
on
on Spotify, because why would you put anything else?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Do the same while you're there. Go to Apple Podcasts. Even if you're not listening to the audio, just go there and hit. Just takes like 2 seconds. I know most of you use Spotify already, so just go to the podcast. Leave a 5-star review for the boys. Magnum Minds Podcast on Spotify. Magnum Minds Podcast on Apple Podcasts. And yeah, just audio listeners, check out the video. You're missing out on some stuff. The boy Penguis, everybody's here. So just make sure you guys stay in tune. Yeah. Make sure you stay in tune. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, I think me and the boy will catch y'all next time. So y'all take it easy. Much love, much peace. We'll catch you later.
Peace.
It was weird because it said peace twice.
Much love, much peace. Peace.